Jesus never fails. Jesus never fails. Heaven and earth shall pass away. Jesus, he never fails. I trust him. I tried him and he's never failed. I tried him and he's never failed. Heaven and earth shall pass away. Oh, oh, Jesus, he never fails. Jesus never fails. Jesus never fails. Oh, heaven and earth will pass away. Oh, Jesus, he never fails. God, I thank you so much for this new day, God. As we open our devotional thought today, God, surround us, protect us, keep us. I pray for every subscriber, those who come through just to visit, those who pass through just out of curiosity, God. I pray that when they come in contact with this channel, that it will bring good to their souls, more love, more joy, and more peace, God. As you open your devotional thought today, give us understanding. It's in your name I do pray and give you thanks. Amen, 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 amen. 30 days of righteousness. Doop, doop, doop. The word is your life. The word is your life.com. You can find this book and you can also find it on Amazon as an ebook. It's morning prayer time. Someone might say, look, this is new, but really it has always been here. It was here before we were. Ecclesiastes 1, verses 9 to 10, we were talking about yesterday that there is nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun. Whatever we want to be, do, or have, you need to find the recipe for it. If I ask you to give me a recipe, your first question would be, what kind of recipe? There are different kinds of recipes, so before you can find it, you need to be specific on the kind of recipe you want. Therefore, you need to write down all of your goals. There are different kinds of goals: career goals, financial goals, family goals, physical goals, educational goals, personal development, ministry, etc., etc. You need to write down your goals in each of these categories. Got it? Do you have a little book or a big book? Do you have a little book or a big book where you write down your goals? Where you write down the things that you're planning for? Do you? 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 Billy, I keep it all in my head. Sometimes people say that they don't want to write it down. They don't want to write it down, right? They don't want to write it down. They want to keep it in their head. But can you remember everything in your head? Can you remember everything in your head? Or do you write it down? Or do you put it in your phone? Do you put it on your calendar or your notes or your reminders, whatever your phone has in it? How do you remember the things you need to remember? How do you remember? Billy is the name of the author. He says, Billy, I keep it all in my head. If it's in my head and not on paper, then chances are nothing will happen. Statistics show that the people who write down their goals see more results than those who don't write it down. Average Christians always have successful ideas, but they rarely act on them. The successful Christians are those who write down the vision, dreams, and ideas, and they take action when they write it down. It becomes real to you when you write it down. It becomes real. I also have this little box where I write down things. There's inside there's a little notepad. And I'm learning that that is very true. If you don't write it down, I know sometimes people want to do things electronically. It's okay to do it electronically too, right? There's nothing wrong with doing it electronically. But write it down somewhere. Write it down somewhere. In some way, whether it's digital or it's the old fashioned pen and paper. I forget the word for that. Today is the 23rd of October. This year is going very quickly. And I pray that God will bless you. I pray that God will give you whatever it is that you need. Some of you are students. Some of you are struggling with school life. And I pray that God will give you what you need when you go to school, that you will be surrounded by classmates who will be loving, caring, and not bullying. Because I've had some of my people come and say that people are bullying them. So if you're being bullied, I pray that God will find a solution for that in your life. And I pray that your family will be blessed and provided for. And again, I pray for every generation there is and will come in your family, that the generations to come will be better than the generations that we are experiencing now. And I pray that we will have a good day. And if it's going to be nighttime, I pray that you have a good night's rest. And so, God, I give you up my praise today. It's in your name I do pray and thank you. Amen. 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 How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Kim, man. 안녕하세요. Namaste. Hello. Hola. Bonjour. Hi. How are you doing today? I'm trying to figure out what language you speak. I don't know, but I speak English. More of you and less of me is what I need. I need your glory. Gotta have your glory. More of you and less of me is what I need. God, I need your glory. Gotta have your glory. More of you and less of me is what I need. I need your glory. Gotta have your glory. More of you and less of me is what I need. I pray God's blessings on you today. I'm going to end the live early today. Thank you for coming through. Though you were quiet, thank you for coming through. Thank you for the highs in the comments. Thank you for liking the video. Ouch. But I wish you well, and I do pray that you have an awesome night or day. I don't know when this video finds you. And I invite you to check out the videos on this channel. Check out the videos, watch some videos, share some videos with your family or friends. Breaking and Healing, that's the name of this channel. If you come this far in the video, leave a comment and say hi. But until we meet again at morning prayer time, I pray that your life will be blessed, that you will be blessed. I pray that your life will be blessed and that you will be blessed. Until we meet again, bye for now.